Yo, what's going on YouTube? It is your boy Ears. Hope you guys are having a great rest of your day, start to your day, whatever time it may be. And for this video, I went ahead and compiled a list of 8 tips that pro players use, other YouTubers use, as well as top players in public matches use to stay alive longer, get more kills, and drop nuclear medals within Black Ops 4. Before this video does start, I need you guys to comment down below. What is something that's just bothering you within Black Ops 4? What is getting you killed? What is something that you just cannot get over? And hopefully, if I see this comment thumbs up a lot, I can go ahead and make a video try to help you guys out. Because Black Ops 4 has a humongous skill gap. It rewards players for playing tactical, playing smart, and it honestly rewards players for getting better at the game. If there's one Call of Duty game where you need to think about your movements, think about what you're doing, and honestly just try to get better at the game, this is the Call of Duty. So hopefully you guys go ahead and be vocal within the comment section. I'm trying to help you guys out because, like I said, this Call of Duty rewards players for getting better. If we could shoot for 250 likes on the video, that'd be greatly appreciated. Drop an early like, and without further ado, let's get right into it. So tip number 1 is going to be not challenging stupid gunfights. Now what I mean by challenging stupid gunfights is you do not want to challenge somebody where they have every single advantage over you. You want to make sure the gunfights are always in your favor, or at least on a relatively fair one-on-one gunfight. If you see somebody on a head glitch with an LMG or a rifle, do not challenge them. Wait till they either get two-shotted by a teammate and then go ahead and clean up the easy kill, or just simply try to flank around the map. Flanking is key within this game. You guys are seeing me do this in seriously every single one of my videos. You guys are seeing it in every single live stream. I'm always trying to take people out from the sides or from behind. Like I said, make sure all the gunfights are either in your favor or at least on a relative one-on-one favor on your gunfight. Now tip number 2 is going to be not sprinting around corners. Now sprinting around corners is a guaranteed death within this game. What I want you guys to do right now is, if you guys are using a weapon that has the stock attachment available, go ahead and throw that on each and every weapon. The stock attachment is fantastic within this game. Every time you go around a corner, I want you guys to go ahead and pre-fire and walk around that corner, aim down sight. It's 10 times easier to take enemies out when they're sprinting around the corner, when you guys are already ready and engaged for that gunfight. You want to be ready for every single gunfight. That's something that a lot of players just do not do, and I just have no idea why. You either want to walk around the corner, ADS, walk around the corner just simply walking, or jumping around the corner. You guys see me, I'm doing a mixture of all 3 within my gameplay, and there's a very good reason for that. You always want to make sure that you have the upper advantage. You want to make sure that you're always ready for a gunfight, because players can pop up out of nowhere within this game, and you need to be ready for literally every single gunfight because of the health system that has been increased. Every shot does count within this Call of Duty game. Now tip number 3 is going to be healing up at the correct times. Now this is going to be something that I want you guys to try out. I want you guys to stop using the stem shot. Now the reason why I'm saying to stop using the stem shot is because the stem shot, in my personal opinion, is a crutch. Allows players to just heal up instantly. You need to be thinking when is the best possible time to actually heal up, and by doing so, I feel like you're going to be becoming a lot better of a player. You're going to be getting better at situational awareness. You're going to be getting better at reading the mini-map, getting better at traffic flow, and figuring out when it's the best possible time to heal. Obviously, after every single gunfight, you guys want to be going ahead and healing up. It's obviously suicide to have 20 health and to challenge somebody with 150 health. And obviously, if you guys are obviously healing up your health and you're running into enemies who have 20 health, it's going to be an easy kill. It's one of those trade-off features that you guys need to go ahead and just keep in mind, and always have the back of your head, okay, I need to heal up after this gunfight. Oh shoot, is there somebody coming around the corner? Let me see if I can pre-fire him, wait for him to catch him on the sprint. It's just something you guys need to think about, and having the stem shot off of your class setup allows you to kind of build up that knowledge and ultimately become a better player. Now tip number 4 is going to be running weapons that suit the map. Now I want you guys to keep in mind, you guys are seeing that I use the Vapor a lot. The Vapor is currently, in my opinion, one of the best weapons within the game. You guys want to be making sure you're using rifles on maps that are appropriate for rifles, using SMGs on maps that are appropriate for SMGs. If the maps are small, have tight corridors, you're probably going to be wanting to run a rifle that shoots fast, or an SMG that has a high capacity magazine and that also shoots fast. The Vapor is fantastic, the ICR is fantastic, the Cordite and the Spitfire are also fantastic. I recommend using these weapons on the small to medium sized maps maps. If you guys are playing on bigger maps, you probably want to run around with the ICR or maybe even the swordfish. These weapons are going to be suited for long range combat. You obviously want to be ready to go if you guys see somebody at range. The worst possible thing you guys want to do is to run an SMG on a rifle map and just get completely annihilated, because we all know how terrible the SMGs are within Black Ops 4. So you definitely do not want to go ahead and put yourself at a massive disadvantage and running an SMG on maps that just are not suited for that. Tip number 5 is going to be using teammates as a shield. Now this is not a dick move. I know a lot of people might think that, oh my god, teammate shielding, you're terrible, you're using your teammates. Use your teammates as a shield. If you guys see your teammates run into a doorway, let them run first. It's going to let you know if somebody's sitting in a corner, because we all know people sit in corners in Call of Duty. It's inevitable. People are afraid to move around. Use your teammates as kind of a portable radar. Let them go in first. Let them notify you if someone's in a corner, because maybe the teammate will put that enemy into, you know, maybe 1 or 2 shot. You can go ahead and easily clean up that kill. It's just something that you need to keep in mind, especially in game modes like team deathmatch, maybe even domination. If you're playing with some random teammates, use them as shields, use them as a portable radar, and you're ultimately going to be able to stay alive longer and keep that streak alive, because nobody likes getting buzz killed off of a kill streak by a kid sitting in a corner just not knowing what the hell he's doing. Now tip number 6 is going to be, don't be afraid to play defensive. Now a lot of people just consider defensive play as camping. You guys need to know and, you know, realize when is the proper time to play defensive. If you guys are close to streaks, obviously play defensive around an objective game mode. If you guys are playing domination, you guys are seeing, if I'm about to get my attack chopper, I'm going to slow down a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and kind of, you know, sit back behind a flag, pick an enemy off, get that additional score off that defense or that offensive point, and easily get my streak. It's just something you guys need to keep in mind and realize. Also, if you guys are playing enemies that are just bum rushing you like crazy, playing defensive might not be that bad of an idea, because like I said earlier in my tips, taking enemies out when they're in a sprint where you're already ADS is very easy to do, and this is something that you need to keep in mind. And I feel that a lot of you guys are going to be able to improve at Black Ops 4 just by using this tip, that playing defensive is not camping. There's sometimes the proper time to play defensive, and you guys kind of need to play the game, realize the map, realize traffic flow, and just notify yourself when maybe I should just go ahead and slow down a little bit, especially if I'm close to that streak, so I can go ahead and lock it up and hopefully get my nuclear medal, or just, you know, increase my KD. Now tip number 7 is going to be, let your streaks go to work. This is something that I don't think people really realize. Now if you guys are trying to go for nuclear medals and you guys are running the strike team, because the strike team does count for your nuclear, you need to let your streaks go to work. And also, even if you are not running the strike team, let that attack chopper, let your Hellstorm missile, let your Mantis, let your sentry gun, whatever you're running, let that do its job. Let those streaks go to work. Let them mop up the enemies. Don't just bum rush an enemy spawn when you have streaks. Let those streaks go to work, man. It allows you to stay alive longer, keep that kill streak alive, and ultimately just have a better experience within the game. I find a lot of people just call on the strike team, maybe call on a chopper, and they're just running around crazy. Let those streaks do their job. That's what, you know, you're running them for. That's what they're in the game for. Let them get those easy kills to boost up your KD. Let them get those easy kills to boost up the score, you know, get some more kills on the board. It's just something that a lot of people just don't do, and I just don't know why. It's just some simple tips that allow you just to play a little bit better, you know, have a little more fun, and just boost up your stats, because who doesn't like having a high KD ratio? Now my final tip is going to be using the correct gear for your playstyle. Now I recommend you guys either running 2 sets of gear within this game, the ComSec device or the acoustic sensor. The ComSec device is fantastic because it's like hardline but on steroids. It allows you to go ahead and get score streaks a lot faster. Now the acoustic sensor is also fantastic if you have a headset. It allows you to hear enemy footsteps louder, and you also get a notification on your mini map if enemies are near you, you know, facing you and stuff like that. I recommend you guys running it because it allows you to boost up your awareness, and you're going to ultimately be able to stay alive longer, get more kills, and have a lot more fun when playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4. These are going to be some 8 tips that I want you guys to keep in mind and use. Let me know if any of these tips do help you out within the comment section. I feel these are some fantastic tips, some fantastic starter tips for new players within this game, because like I said, this Call of Duty game does reward players for playing smart. It rewards players for playing tactical, and I think that these tips are going to help you guys out, have a more fun experience, increase your KD, get more kills, and hopefully get yourself a nuclear medal within Black Ops 4. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like in the video. Let's shoot for 250 likes, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. Deuces. that nuke, bro. Got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. Dropping my chopper. Boosting the health, stay alive. Oh god. Fucking dead. Yeah, they're all at A. You got it? Nice. Yo, we are shitting on these dudes. Oh my god, stream! I was spraying that bitch down. Oh shit. Good pulse, good pulse. Boosting health. Yo, 35.9, you guys killed it. Appreciate it. 73 and 9, bro.